Start the recording back up, and everyone, welcome to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We ended the mock battle last episode against the eagle and the lion, and now we are at the beginning of what that means for the future. Let's see. Combat bows, in case you didn't know about them. I think we're gonna have a cutscene here, so I'm gonna be ready to... Yep.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Thank you.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin. And I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail.
It's us. That was not paper thin, Edelgard. That was, like, dominating. Except for Casper.
What do you think, Professor?
The Blue Lion House was very strong, the Golden Deer House was very strong. They were nothing! Well, I'm gonna give it to the Golden Deer House because Hilda is a devastating force.
I'm honored. And I'll level with you. I think that margin is at least as wide as 2 sheets of paper. I mean that. In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
True, although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
Well, let's do our best to get along.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition.
Okay, what would that be, Claude?
When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses.
I thought we started it off with a grand feast, but anyway, I'm down.
And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
Still sounds nice.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor?
Sure. I'm looking forward to it. We'll celebrate our victory. I'm looking forward to it. The other one sounds douchey.
Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
You deserve it, Edelgard. Well, let's see. More cutscene.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast. Put your chin high, Bernie. It was a chance for you to have growth. But everyone was acting so friendly. It was overwhelming.
Linhardt, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed now.
Casper, you were the only one that went down. Stop lecturing others.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it? I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
And you're gonna get rejected.
I suppose I can settle for you just this once, Ferdy.
Until today, I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire.
That sounds like a lonely place and not a good way to lead.
But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on, so that you can support and guide each other through the darkness.
Yeah, that sounds like a way better plan to guide. Am I that one? I'm unfit to guide an emperor. Am I that one?
I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student. That will never change, even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back.
Okay, never mind then.
Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
But I still should not join your ranks. Confusing, but okay.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
Actually, it should be Hubert because he was MVP.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Your training's been top-notch. Really?
Whatever would we do without you? I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
You're welcome, all of you. Also stop with the flatteries.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Thank you.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
Thank you.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
I kind of know by now what I'm doing.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
I'm totally fine, Sophis, but thank you for your sass.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time.
Oh, come on now, what is it?
However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
That sounds fun.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
Yes, I remember all of those times as well. An abnormal occurrence.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely.
Okay, how strangely?
I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I'd love to, because I'd love to have some briefing before I just stand in front of the place that I need to do something in.
I pray this is not a bad omen.
It probably is.
May the goddess protect you all.
Thank you. A blessed lance. Okay, thank you. Let's see, is there more?
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
The Red Wolves, you say? Now that doesn't sound too happy. Wonder if we have to fight those. Would sound like it, right? Also, while we're loading. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, but now we are far beyond what I've ever played, so... 5000 G... Sunday... Let's see what we can do.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease? There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela. You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
I don't think you would get anything done in that case, Manuela. That's nice of you.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
I'm nothing but a tease.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
I will do that, because that's the first time we actually get some info about the mission that we're going into. And somebody just died.
Hey,
oh,
what's wrong?
I just died. Never mind. I just got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it.
That's all I ever do.
Got it?
Okay.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too.
Why did you feel it? Weird.
Actually, I felt that way before.
Okay. Well, concerning. Instruct manually. I think I have at least 3 students that I can... Yeah, 3 students that I can teach something. You will get up there without my help. I'll give you a little bit of horse riding, because why not?
The battlefield has much to teach.
Yes, it does. Then also give you some brawling, because why not? Maybe there's something good that comes from that for you. Some sword fighting. I don't know. I just give you some stuff. They have like an up at it. So for you, I wanna try and get that one higher up.
Tell me.
There you go.
How long will this take?
A good while. You go get some authority, and then let's try and get your sword skill up there as well, because why not?
How embarrassing.
Nice. And then
tell
that as well. Bernie. You already have that on D. Let's give you a little bit more authority, because I feel like that's something good for you.
I think...
Be praised. And then boost your faith as well. Nice. And that's all I can do, sadly. Group task, gonna stick with what I have, so let's begin the lecture.
Tell me something.
Yeah. Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Then, what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? You should try cooking something new. You could suggest a new dish of your own. You should just enjoy what you've got. You could try cooking something new.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, then don't complain about that. Ooh, professor level up. Nice. Now I'm a C+.
Professor.
Focus on X and brawling to excel as a war master. Yes! Hopefully you will get better. Oh, we're gonna have a birthday party here as well.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month.
Yes.
Something terrible is happening in Ramire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
No, this feels set up.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
I hope. They are.
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings.
I mean, obviously.
There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
I mean, the monastery is already a stage for something. Don't ask me what, but for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
Yeah, sure. I do.
That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping.
And how would you come to that conclusion?
Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
I think of people as irrational idiots, mostly. I'm just gonna have my face cam off because we're gonna have a tea party with Linhard. Linhard gives this black tea its fragrance. Black tea so that it can stay up longer. Soft and subtle. You know what? Let's give you a black tea.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time.
That's why you're gonna get a black tea so that you will be awake. Have some tea there.
Much appreciated. Smells good.
Thank you. Now let's talk, Linhard.
Agreed.
The existence of crests, school uniforms, first crushes. Existence of crests.
Agreed.
Because I know that you are into that.
Agreed.
Working together, working hours of a guard, monastery security. None of them sound like this is something that interests you. Working together. Nope, of course not. But none of them sounded like something that Linhard would be interested in. Gardening mishaps, you seem different. Dreamy nights, you seem different. Nope. Gardening mishaps? Is Linhard into gardening? And dreamy nights also is nothing for him.
That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
Yeah, go do that. Sorry for wasting your time with stuff that apparently nobody cares about, not even I. Anyway, I'm gonna be back now. That was dumb.
Leave it to me. I can handle it all by myself.
By yourself? That's not how doing things together works.
Oh, I suppose that is true. Sorry, I got quite ahead of myself.
You can do it, you too.
Would you look at that? Can you not see, Dorothea? We make a great team.
Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I'm still not very fond of you.
Well, maybe sometime, someday. But perfect. Nice. Oh, so close, Bernie. Yes. Good job,
The
Petra.
battlefield has much to teach.
It has.
One step before the next step.
Yes, of course. I'm doing good. Doing so good right now. Anyway. So for today we're gonna explore. I know there's apparently some paralogue with with Sylphis. That one I definitely will have to do then. But I have some time to do that and I wanna explore around and want to get all of the quests here. Also, certifications please. I'm not at the mastery just yet. I think... we get a little stamp once we've mastered it. Okay, in that case, Ilgard. Because you have mastered that, we're gonna switch you over to a Brigand. Because that's what I heard is good for you with stuff that you get for that. There we go. Let's master the brigand class with you.
As expected.
Yes, change over. Now we master that class with you. And Petra, you have mastered your class as well. So interesting. That's on the minus there. Archer is equaled out. Well, interesting. We're gonna go to the mercenary anyway, because it still boosts me a whole lot. I wanna try and do that. Because the additional stats that I can get from that would be just so
I have
strong.
success.
And also later on, maybe going towards an archer with her. And nobody else really has anything. We are close to that with Baeleth, and then we're gonna go over to a thief class as Baeleth. Casper will take some time until I can switch him over, because I want to have the brigand fully done with him. Bernie, I really don't know. Thief would make a lot of sense, but for that I would need to train up the swords with her. So I maybe should try to go for the swords with her. Just so that I can make her a thief class afterwards. Anyway, we have done that. Let's go and explore. Hey, Sothis.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit. It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
I am.
And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Interesting. So something's going on. Well, let's just start going towards the quest markers and then we do everything else. Also, night just spawned in front of us. Treatise and on etiquette. A book detailing the ethics of high society probably belongs to someone who is actually aware of their nobility. 30, that's yours. Hi Felix, what's your deal?
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the battle of the eagle and lion?
Yes, Ingrid?
Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Okay.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Well, what is your quest?
I have a request.
My father has been curious about your competence as a fighter. After all I've seen, I don't see the need to test you, but he insists that you show me your skills in a mock battle with troops from House Thraldarius. Sure. That is what your father wishes, then sure, why not? Give me some of your troops and I crush them, why not? What is your deal? Oh, there's a lot of deal here. Book of Christology Mysteries. Someone might want this. Maybe you should ask around. Okay.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
Like, okay.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
You kind of did, though.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
What are you talking about?
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
What are you talking about?
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
What are you talking about? Katharina and Shamiro seem to want the two-tone whetstone.
I have a favor to ask.
Shamiro wants the two-tone whetstone. It appears to be a precious item, so if you give it to her, you might get something in return. Okay, what?
Of the 4 or 5 years since if I as you that one. Hey now, hey you.
And
do
from
me a
you,
favor.
I get a silver sword. Black sandsteel and a whetstone. I think I actually, as surprising as it sounds, I think I want to have the bow.
I have a favor to ask.
So, yes. Can also take your quest. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna take your quest as well.
Hey you, do me a favor.
If we get 2, then both of you will get it. I don't really care about that too much. Hersberg Treaties. A proponent of devious tactics.
Hello there.
Hello there. Well, that sounds like Claude.
Professor.
Crumpled love letter. Complicated love life. Some of a complicated love life. Dorothea? Sounds a little bit like you. Hi, Hannah.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... My goodness, that is just what I've been looking for.
It's the book that was laying around
I
outside.
can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
Okay.
I am in your debt, Professor.
And a tome of Commonly Saints. Okay. You're more than welcome.
What the?
Okay. Let's go down towards the garden and talk with Manuela, because apparently she wants something here.
Wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that...
A book.
Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thanks, Professor.
A fire
you have
amulet.
no idea how happy this makes me.
Well, you're welcome. Also greenhouse. Because I kind of ignore the greenhouse a lot, not gonna lie. Just all of that. Cultivate. Scatter bone mill. Let's go. Okay. Vegetable seeds. Well. Oh, hi Casper. Flower. Cool. There's also something out here. Frequently works outside. I guess I know who that might be. Anyway, let's go in here. Let's read some letters that we got and try to help the people out around here. If there's one here. 2 notes actually. A professor's job seems to so repetitive. It's the same thing day after day after day. I used to be interested in teaching, but it seems way too boring for someone like me. Each day is full of unique challenges. It's better than having to train every day. I'm too busy to ever be bored. Unique challenges every day. Apparently she doesn't like unique challenges. Okay. There are many citizens of the Empire who are currently in despair. I think it is time for a change in leadership. Perhaps someone new should ascend the throne. You would do well as a ruler, Ferdinand. Perhaps it's time the Empire fell. Ilgard is the opposite. You would do well as a ruler, Ferdy. Because obviously that's what you wanna hear. You don't care about my honest opinion, you just wanna hear me butter you up. And there you go, that's what I just did, I buttered you up. Anyway, hi Setheth, what is it?
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties.
That's what I just asked you, Setheth. You don't get to ask me what is it when I ask you what is it.
I assume you know by now that the 4 saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros.
Yes.
Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene.
Okay. It's Sethlene.
I have something to ask of you.
Just between us, many students have disappeared recently. If you happen to learn anything pertinent, please inform me quickly and discreetly. Collect information. Sure, I will do that. Also, I should have a lot of points again. Well, a lot of points. I have points. Could get sword skills. Heavy armor? Or just a divine pulse that I don't really use that much. Land skills. Heavy armor. Let's just take the sword skills.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Bye. Okay. Okay, I see where the stuff for Sethith is. Let's see what we get for that. And then we can go upstairs.
Hey!
Hey, I've been here before. A missing student posters. A Tron poster soliciting information on a missing student. It says the student disappeared a few nights ago. Sethith! Found something. Kind of creepy. Because it's just a missing poster that apparently nobody of us put up, but it still exists. Baking or eating sweets. Whew.
Well done. You have my thanks.
You're more than welcome. Thank you, and now I'm gonna leave you. Bye. I definitely need to try and get all my students' morale up again, so that I can do more stuff with them. Enjoys baking. I now have 2 things that may or may not be for the same person. Indeed. That owl has a cat face. It at least looked like a cat face. Oh, hi there. What is your request?
I could use your help.
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position, but I can't help feel that way. Okay, I'm gonna send her the letter. I mean, who am I to say no to sending a letter? I just don't care too much about it, I guess. So I wanna go in here first. Hey there, who do I want to talk to? None of you. Okay, never mind then.
Hey.
Apparently just you.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly.
What exactly did you pick up and what works out perfectly?
Want to trade me what you're holding for it?
Oh, you want to fire amulet? Sure, why
Thanks,
not?
Professor. This is great.
Glowing stone. Well, that's what we call fetch quests. Even though I don't know why I'm fetching stuff for anyone. Stay open. I need to deliver a letter to someone in here. It seems like it's rare. Anyway, hey there.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
Kind of. But just to bother you up, I do not.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work.
I also like being a mercenary.
This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrigmach, to Ramire Village.
I know that place.
It was in Ramire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Faster than anyone can really comprehend. Give item. Reverend Love Letter.
I appreciate this.
You do? Well, nice then. I need to go down here again. Everything plays out down there today. Okay, let's check out in here first. And then we can go around. Because the candles just seem to loop in on each other, so... Why do you look like... Do they look like you're scolding them? Maybe you are. Hi, Mercedes.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there?
It's a glowing stone.
Would you mind trading it with me for this?
Sure.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll be sure to take great care
Path
of it.
of Dawn. Well, now the Path of Dawn. It's Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, not the Path of Dawn.
Impressive. Thanks.
I just delivered a letter. I don't know why that's impressive to you, but whatever. Okay, in here. Marianne?
Well, Professor? It's about that thing you have there.
Sure.
If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
I mean, whatever you say. Apparently someone up here needs medicinal eye drops. Well, Linhart, that seems to be you.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself.
Why do they all just refer to it as thing?
Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right?
Sure.
Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say that.
And now I have the two-tone whetstone. And now I can choose who is going to get it. And again, I'm gonna go for the bow. Hi.
You brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the Professor decide?
It's going to Shamir.
Her? What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking. Thanks.
It just definitely was more interested in the silver bow. And you know what, while I'm at it, give me faculty training in archery, because why not? And then, because I said I want to boost the morale of my students a little bit. Today's special, seems like it's gonna be you two.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I would be liking that greatly.
There we go. Because they need the morale, because I've not been able to do a lot with them studying wise lately. So let's just go in here, and because I will have the most luck with getting these two, let's just try and get those two. Let's try and get everyone else out of the way.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
And you like it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Thank you. There we go. And more menus. Nice, I can do that.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
You're welcome.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Do that. Got a message. Doesn't portray too much, but anyway. Oops, full menu. And here I can take those two, and then I think I'm... Okay, I think the only one left now is Hubert. No, I already have Hubert.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Guessing.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Actually, that would be something else, that you don't know immediately who likes a certain food or not, and you really have to take them out to meals and whatnot to figure out who actually likes what kind of food. So the only one apparently in my party that right now is not fully up there is Casper. Could do something with Bernie here. Or with you. Let's go and grab Bernie. Because we haven't been cooking a lot and Bernie likes cooking.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
Do it. Apparently we're not good at it
A
because
little more secret spice and hey, no peeking.
I wasn't peeking, I was just wondering why the pot just caught fire while we were just looking at it. And stopped. And now it's sparkling. Well, we did great, Bernie. Well, that was amazing. Let's just... An earthworm. We got something that brings us more clickbait. Well, let's end the free time. Starting time. Instruct manually. So, I said I want to have Bernie up there a little bit with swords. Just so that I can maybe make her a thief. Just for the stat boosts that she will get out of that, so... That seems to be a good plan at least. So I need to get her up to C for that. You right now have swords. So, because I really would love you to be still good with the bows. Gonna try and bring that one up to B. There we go.
I work.
Get a praise.
You are.
Oops, I did not want to do that again. And let's give you a little bit of brawling. Why not? Flame, you just do your thing for the moment. You do your horse riding. Yeah, brigand right now, so I'm also gonna give you a little bit of fist fighting in there.
Praise it. I'm improved.
Because maybe that will help us a little bit for the future. And there you go. Can still do 2 more. Wow. Flame, you get some. Actually, you still have some
I would like to
budding talent in here, so let's just try and get that out of the way. Come on. There we go, budding talent. Seal magic. That sounds threatening. 30. I'm gonna boost that once. And sure, let's give you a little bit in authority because you could need that. Group task, I'm gonna switch around. I'm gonna do Skywatch. You're interested in the Skywatch, so I'm gonna give you that together with Linhard, why not? Begin the lecture.
Professor.
Focus on lance and riding skill. No. I don't want to have you be a lance unit. Flame would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time?
You may. Certainly.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is.
Okay.
You see, I happen to be quite curious about you.
Okay. And why's that?
Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery.
Ooh, thank you.
I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least.
Thank you.
I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
I don't think so, no. A few times, actually. See, I don't know myself really well, that's the problem there.
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep.
The sea is not really still on the surface, though. But I think I know what you're going at.
Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
What are you talking about exactly?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea.
You clearly were talking about fish. That's not what I was concerned about. But where you were going with it is the question.
During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin.
I mean, that still is correct, though.
Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work.
And he speaks a lot of correct stuff, so I'm not mad about him. I mean, he is correct about a lot of stuff.
So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little.
I mean, I myself don't know anything about me, so...
Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
I don't actually know.
Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious.
But I work like a tree. If you cut me in half and count my rings, don't do that.
Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students?
Maybe? And how old are you?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Who?
Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here.
Well, that's not suspicious at all, Flame. You look younger than the others.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case.
I think you're older than everyone else here.
Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while.
Okay.
I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
You too, Flame. That conversation didn't go anywhere. Well, but Flame is happy about it at least. I'm back. That was something.
Together, I think we can manage it.
We will be doing the best. We had a great result.
Nice. Perfect. Nice.
I think I got it.
You got it. Well, that's good. Should definitely take a look inside of the stats of my characters there. Abilities. We have the X Breaker. Grants hit avoidance plus 20 when using a sword against an X user. Oopsie. Gambit, Faith. I'm using white magic. I don't need that. Let's trade that for the X Breaker if anything. The rest seems fine. For you, what do I have with you? Don't need those things. Armored Blow. If unit in 10 initiates combat, grants defense plus 6 during... That's good. Reduces total equipment weight by 3. That's also a strong thing to have. Doubles experience earned for battalions. Don't need that. Battalion endurance. You know what? I'm gonna trade that one with the weight and the 5 HP with the armored blow because that's really good. These two things here. Rally resistance. Yeah, I can do without that. Sword Breaker. I'm gonna trade that one with the HP heal. Sounds better. You have nothing. You just have faith, swords, lances, rally, charm, steal. Allows you to steal a non-weapon item from a foe with a lower speed stat. If I wouldn't need, well, I'm gonna trade that off anyway. You're gonna get the maximum HP. I'm gonna give it away because it's not that necessary. Flame doesn't have anything. Yep, there we go. And how does support look? All over the place. Ooh, we have stuff with Bailiff and Petra. Should we do that? Yeah, sure. Let's go into supports again. So I'm gonna be gone. Let's see what we... Wow, there's a lot. Let's go. It will take some time before you can deepen this bond. Okay, well then just go and Petra. Ah, she's somewhere outside. Okay. So we just have that then.
Caspar, I have been waiting.
Ferdinand. Waiting for what?
I am going to give you a lesson on the righteous path of the noble.
Righteous path? What? You have a problem with my path now? You think you're more righteous than me?
That remains to be seen. I heard you stopped a robbery in town the other day. Some despicable thief who was robbing an elderly shopkeeper. Rumor has it you didn't wreak as much havoc as usual.
Hey now, I think you're underestimating me here. When the thief showed up, the old shopkeeper was so scared that he could barely stand. I didn't want the guy to pass out, so I had to stay calm while handling the situation. Rather than fighting, I gave my own money to the thief and told him to get out of there. Or else.
How, magnanimous of you.
The thief fell for it and left the shop. That's when I chased him down. I got my money back and gave that thief a good beating. He won't be back here anytime soon.
Ah, so you walloped the scoundrel. That does sound like you. I am finding this story more plausible. Nevertheless, I think...
Hold on. Now it's your turn. I heard a very interesting story about you recently.
My turn, eh? Let's hear this story then.
The way I heard it, you punched a foreign soldier right in the middle of town.
Stop. I know what you are getting at. But you have the wrong idea.
Let's hear your version then.
I had been browsing for weapons at a rundown stall. Suddenly, a man seized the stall's owner and started dragging him away. Someone with a less generous spirit might say the peddler had it coming. His wares were quite inferior after all. But without a moment's hesitation, I leapt to his aid and soundly defeated the goon.
Well done. Sounds exciting.
It was nothing, really. Anyway, the old shopkeeper let me in on the details. He said that he was a novice trader, tricked by a noble into selling low-quality goods. That ruse was about to come to light, so the noble had sent a mercenary to keep the shopkeeper silent.
So that's what really happened. I just heard you snapped and attacked some noble servant. I figured it was worth asking about.
Well, I won't deny it. I forgot my rank for a moment and let my instincts take over.
Is there something wrong with that? It sounds a little like something I would do.
And your, gentle approach to handling that robbery. That sounds like something I might do. You were not overcome by your impulses. You kept a cool head. For the most part.
I think we're starting to rub off on each other. Always looking for a way to defend justice and to lift each other up.
Partners in justice, eh? Well now, that I can agree to.
Well, if they think that's how that's supposed to go. So I cannot do that right now. Because I need to go explore for that. But what I want to do this time actually is go into battle and have the paralogue. And then I'm going to end Fire Emblem for today. So let's have a paralogue. Let's see what's going on with Silthis. Because I'm curious to know what's going on there. Also, I think I need to disappear for a moment. At least I would suspect so.
What was that name again?
What's on your mind?
Oh, this is frustrating me to no end. I simply can't recall. Oh, I have it. Xanadu.
Okay. Xanadu, the Red Canyon, where we defeated the thieves. What is it? The Red Canyon?
That's it. It was not long ago that we were there.
Well, a few months by now.
And still, I somehow managed to forget.
What about it?
Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory.
Oh.
I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there.
Okay. Let's go.
Yes, you are right. For as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
But we are looking for the past right now.
Our professor is sneaking off alone. Where to, I wonder?
Don't know.
I don't recall hearing of any such plans for our class. Perhaps we should follow.
Intrigued, are we? Yes, let's do just that. We will consider it extra training.
Yes,
Sneaky.
it is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
That sounds healthy.
Oh, what was that awful sound?
It was a terrible scream.
Yes, and that was not a normal beast, but a huge and terrifying one. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
Where? I didn't see it. Run! Run back. Run around. So do I have the rare monster sighting and the Tales of the Red Canyon combined here? Because that kind of feels like it. Anyway, I'm back, it seems. Units, everyone's here. Oh! Oh, it's the Red Wolves! So Bailiff is all the way up here by her lonesome. We have these things here. Well, it's a 30 up there. I hope you can make it that far. Well, everything else seems to work out fine, so let's actually go units. Casper? No. I want to inventory. Items. Casper. Because I have chest keys and take one. And then let's fight. Let's just go in there and see what we can do. Defeat the enemies, Bailiff or Intel.
What is it now? Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up. We have no choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
We'll work on that. Oh!
It's good we've caught up with the professor, but this situation is hard to put into words, actually.
Wolves to the front, hawks to the rear, and what appears to be a demonic beast at the canyon's mouth.
A wild beast at that. Or perhaps it's more fitting to call it a stray.
If we can't prevail over that demonic beast, we won't make it out of the Red Canyon alive.
Well, that's gonna be an interesting one.
The first thing we need to do is reunite with our professor. The wolves are closing in.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Oh boy, there's really a lot going on. I did not see them beforehand. Well, you don't seem to move. It's only these two that seem to be moving around, so I'm gonna stay with Bailiff where we are.
As you wish.
I will prevail.
So let's start it off with a gambit.
We won't hold back.
No, why would I? There we go.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
And then gambit. Or just a combat art at this point. because they cannot really do anything anyway. Let's go for a normal combat art. Just to deal some damage. Yeah! That was good. And just think. That's more than enough. Didn't even hear that animation to the end. There we go.
Oh no.
Combat art. That's gonna be beautiful. Let's go. Dead eye. Well, that looked like nothing, but should have still worked.
I will get the victory.
Yes, you will, Gambit.
You require aid?
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
I created a plan.
I should have switched your weapon around, though. Well, anyway, first thing down. First one down.
That's my cue. Put me in
Casper,
there.
I'm gonna send you over here because I gave you the keys so that you can get the chest.
Battle.
Let's see what
Let
we'll
us
do
away.
here. You are not seemingly going anywhere, so let's just see what happens. You run towards Bailiff? You run towards Bailiff. Okay. I can live with that. Let's see. Chest. A knowledge gem. A mysterious gem that supports skill acquisition, increases the amount of skill experience earned. Okay. Let's go in here and gambit that thing. Also, I wanna just go and switch that one around. And then gambit that thing.
I will use the strategy.
Let's go and hurt him. Nicely done.
Stay focused.
And gambit.
It's time.
Nice. Good. I got whatchamacallit. So now the important thing is using the gambit here to boost movement distance of my characters. So that I can get up there.
Back to the fray.
Now I can go up here. And actually, because you will deal probably, most likely more damage than 30 will. I'm just gonna go in the Ferdinand and attack normally. There we go. And then I can go up there. Killer Axe, come on, you can take it out. Why don't you get any critical hits with that thing? Gonna send Bernie in there and take care of that one. Nicely done. Good job, Bernie.
I guess hard work does pay off.
It does, I just wish your stats would have grown somewhere else, but still. Let's bring you down there. I'm a little bit nervous that they will start moving at one point, but for the moment, I'm just gonna have these right here. So that I can draw them back if stuff goes bad. 2 times 16, that hurts. Ouch. Oh, I did not
Seems I've
swap the
exhausted
class
this
of
topic.
Bailiff, I just realized. We are also mastered with Bailiff. But that was not smart. Gambit. Not a lot, but it works.
I'll show you a plan.
Small amounts. Knock you down. I wanna go. I hate that. I cannot get to Baylor from here.
Be mindful.
Well, we're gonna be fine, Baylor. Let's go.
You've got to try.
There you go. There's no way that I can get that in time. Well, actually, because your gambit pushes just in a straight line. That
Shall I help?
You
fooled yourself.
Nice. Bonk. And now you won't be able to do anything to anyone anymore. And I can go up here, Petra. You're dead. Well, if there ever was one that can just take out the giant wolf, it's Petra. Okay, that worked out beautifully. Just gonna wait here with D for a moment until I get the rest of the group up here. Excuse me? I will be upset if you die, Casper. Okay, they cannot move super far, but they move now. More of
More hawks. This is bad. We'll be caught from both sides.
Oh boy. Casper is not in a good spot. Like 100% Casper
Still rare
might
to
go down and die. Okay, first thing, should try and get everyone to a safe spot. Which I hate because I think Casper is nowhere where I can get him to a safe spot. I need you to go back here, Baylor. Otherwise I cannot heal you. I think Casper might die here. I hate that.
Thank you.
They can attack from afar, which is something that I hate. So let's go and equip you with the steel bow. Send assistance back there. Yeah, you will not go for Ferdinand. Gonna have to try and get over there to Casper. But I think Casper is down there actually. Oh, you also can make it still to him. Casper's so fucking dead and I hate that. And it's always Casper. It's always Casper that fucks everything up for me. Because this is not the first time that I had this problem with Casper.
What?
Can I just restart that fight? That's... Oh my god. Casper, you are legitimately the worst character.
What is it now?
Let's just do that.
The first thing...
Fucking Casper, seriously.
Put me in there.
Hardly manages to
I
do
will prepare.
anything useful for me in any situation and then fucking gets killed in 2 battles in a row. And this one shouldn't have been
I am
such
Ferdinand
a difficult
von
one.
Make them tremble.
Let's take that thing out of the equation again. Oh boy, Casper, why are you the weakest freaking link in my party?
As
I
you
don't
wish.
get it.
That's
Actually,
my
let me
cue.
see if I can. You will not be able to take him out fully. But you will be, so that's why I need to use you for that.
Oh no.
But yeah, the frustration in that is immeasurable.
I will get the victory.
That actually works out even so. Don't need to do anything else here. Again, if anyone can do that, no problem, it's Petra.
Let us away.
So we're gonna try to go down there again. Let's just use Gambit, why not? Don't know if it will be helpful for me in the wrong number still. Everyone, you got this.
A great help.
Then we have Bailiff, yes, that can move. Yeah, the red I didn't do. The Gambit didn't do anything because it was the end of the turn, so the Gambit only works beginning of a turn. Actually, no, I think that's the best one to start with the Gambit here. Nice. Knocked you back there. And then 30, you can go up here. And we can use your Gambit again.
show
Doesn't
you a
deal as much
plan.
damage, but that's not the point of it. This juncture. Knocked you down. Next up, Bernie. Not able to take that thing out. Casper! We're not gonna use the Devil Axe. We're gonna use Steel Axe and Smash.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Casper, your defense is abhorrent.
Stay focused.
Just go and attack normally, don't really care about that. Go send down Edelgard for the killer move. I kinda wanna have Bernie at least shoot at it once. For the close to the class mastery thing. Let's use fire. Burn, baby, burn.
You worked hard for nothing.
You in here. And you start moving on down, please. Don't want to have you in the range of these beasts up there later on. Again, we gotta do the same thing that you did beforehand, but this time we got the dodge! Only one, but still.
Seems I've exhausted this topic.
There we go. We got Vantage. That's gonna be helpful. Let's gambit you.
An ambitious plan.
Now's our chance.
That's gonna be helpful. Since you already stand here, have your gambit.
I'm here to help.
I will use the strategy.
And knock the giant wolf down a peg. Bonk. I like that we get some weird steal out of that. So everyone's down there, now I feel a lot better. 30, come down there. You can take the thing out, no problem. Well, the one health bar that we have of it at least. You just stand there and look pretty, okay? Fire, that thing is gone. Don't seem to handle fire that well.
You could have at least tried.
Okay. You, Bernie. What the flip? Okay. Wait, let me check that out really quickly. I'm gonna stay on screen because I just have to look at that. I don't have to reply to anything, but there's something important for me in there. I just wanna. Okay. Bit of a bad bitter taste in that messaging, but whatever. That gives me more time for what we're doing here, because I was like, I should stop anytime soon. But now I actually don't need to worry about too much about stopping the stream period. Yeah, your mom. Sorry. Okay, these birds will be really flippin' annoying.
More hawks.
Okay, so technically I do not care about where you can go. In this situation I care about where you can go. Let's see. Interesting. Anyway, I actually can go further away so that you cannot attack me. Let's go for that. Thanks, game! Thanks, game, for always doing nothing for me. We'll definitely need to have these in the back so that nothing bad can happen. Let's assist, physic, beta.
Well done.
Rapture happen, come on, critical hit, failure.
Predictable.
Okay. I hate everything about this. Just gonna send all of them in there, except for Casper, because Casper will probably just die. You go over there. These two will stay in the back just so that I have something to catch up the freaking hawks when they come here. Oh boy! That stupid... I hate flying units like that. Strong flying units. Okay. Screw you. If that I would have just hit, then this would have been a lot better. Okay. So first things first, you go over assist physics.
Thanks
Come
so
on,
much.
Bernie, you need that. You will not stand in that range. You will catch whatever comes dripping down here. And just go there. Actually, Casper, you go in there, attack. Don't really care. That's just one nice and good slash and that should be fine. Wait, if I go closer, because right now it just takes you out outright. Don't move away, just stand your ground and shoot at it.
Anywhere I can hide.
Ooh, Bernie, you did good. Come on, give me something good for that. I hate you.
Whoa,
game. Don't have. Okay. You still have a gambit with you. I still can gambit here.
It's time.
I need the additional no move from that one. Dang it, you're still able to move, but you will not go towards her, so that's good. Okay, let's go. It's time to take up problems when we see them. You wait here. You come up here. Fire that thing. Problem is that there's another health bar with you. Oh boy.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
Could have been a little bit better there. Still going for Bailiff. We're gonna attack Petra. Edelgard. Okay, we're good here. Okay, need to end this. That thing makes me nervous a little bit.
No use.
Ha! You missed, you goober. Okay, I'm gonna take damage, but not a lot, so I don't care about that too much. I hate those beasts. Ouch. Dick. Okay. Got another stone. Okay, please.
Be mindful.
I just want you to go in there, fire that thing away, and be done. That would have been the optimum. Sadly, oh gosh, you get attacked back. I forgot about that. Actually, Casper, you can take that thing out now. Please!
Hey.
Get some defense for love's sake! Okay, first thing, Linhardt. Up here, assist, physic. We give the 2 Bailiff.
Thank you.
Good. Then, next up, Verdi. The Tempest lands. 8 damage for Verdi. Whatever. Ouch. And ouch.
Stay focused.
That's gonna help. But good. Steel bolt take you out.
You will be splashed down!
And you're dead. That was so much more damage than was necessary. Thank you, Petra.
Just like that.
Okay, you will do a big ol' no, which I don't appreciate, so no. Knocked your back. Gonna send Flame out of here. Okay, need to send you all the way in here. Just wait. Oh, dead eye. There's no way we can hit that, but let's try it. There's no way that the game lets us do that. Color me impressed. I never would have thought the game would let us do that. It's not enough, but it will hurt. And I don't have anyone else to move, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Ilgard's gonna get hit with something big. Sky Fissure. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It did something, but it wasn't too bad. Okay. That's survivable. Fine. That just hurts. It stings a little bit, but we're fine. Okay. Shut the fuck up already.
The hawks are still coming. Perhaps we should see to those before we deal with the beast.
Working on it, Ilgard. Working on it. Kill that thing, please. Because I cannot go to the other one, so I need to use it for that. Okay. Loads of hawks. There's not really anything you can do, so let's assist Physic do that.
I thank you.
Flame. Your attacks, you're nearly dead and you're not good at them. Don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. Ferdinand van Ayer. Not enough to take that thing out, so I will most likely go back here and use your combat art to get yourself killed over here. That's also not a good plan. You still have a gambit. Your gambit actually hits. I can't believe your gambit actually hits this time. No, it doesn't hit. Okay, that worked out. And then I can use miasma. Yes. Good. First bar down.
I shouldn't strain myself.
You don't have a lot to help me, so I'm gonna send you up there. Can you attack from here without being attacked yourself? That will help. No attacks is backsies, so helpful. Then assist. Heal. Okay. Then Ilgard cannot do anything. I can do stuff with all of them. One shot and Bernie can just take out that one. And that's probably the smartest decision for me right there. Take that one out in one swing. Not debating around. For me it doesn't really matter too much because both of them... Okay, what can we do with you? Okay, Grounder will take out you, so let's do that.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Just please hit. Critical as well. Unnecessary, but I take it.
You're in good form.
So then I can do that. Use the steel bow to take out that bird. That's the bird.
Flame
Oh, it's
spirit protect
frustrating.
me. Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
These level ups are abysmal. She will be dead. There's nothing I can do about that. How high is the hit chance? She will die here. And if I go in with 30, then he will be dead. I'm just... I hate you so much. I just need to see what happens now. Otherwise I have to jump back. Come on, Bernie, please. You can evade that. Yeah, we're gonna go back here. Okay.
I will get the victory.
Can you take out that bird in one swing? Yes.
Witness frigid pride.
Better. You will target still Bernie right now, but I'm gonna take her. Okay, and then you will attack Casper, and Casper should be able to handle the attack.
Can I go now?
We're still
Stay
doing
focused.
good. Now all I need to do is have that to hit. So you will attack Casper 2 times 15. He will survive that.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will not attack with 30. If I attack with 30, he will die. So we're not gonna risk it. Gosh. You're fine, Casper. Even though I had to reset once because of your death, then sadly once because of Bernie's death.
Battle.
Yikes. I can run a gambit with her.
I'm clearly needed.
Do something.
So that's gonna be helpful, having at least one more gambit in there. Do you have a gambit?
Fine.
You do, so that's gonna be helpful.
I have a strategy.
We're gonna concern ourselves with the healing once we are done with the turn as is.
As you wish.
Can do the gambit with you.
Marvel at our strategy.
There's so much flowing into this, I hate it. There you go. And I can go and attack with you.
I guess I have to.
Unnecessary critical hit, but thank you anyway. Would have needed that at a second fight. Good stats
If
though.
only my research had such results.
First health bar down.
Let us away. That's my cue.
Let's see, your attack does like nothing. Your attack. Red Thorn actually does some good chunks, so let's do that. And steel bow that thing out of existence. Please tell me there won't be more fucking reinforcements.
I will prevail.
I'm gonna draw these two back a little bit. Just rescue. Heal Ferdy a little bit.
Back to the fray.
Okay, let's have that thing come down towards me a little bit so that I can surround it potentially. Should I try and get that with Casper? I feel like this game is douchey enough to send out more monsters after me now, so I don't. Also, the warp doesn't seem like it's worth it for me.
Put me in there.
So how far will you go? You will go to that. Not really what I would love to see. Okay, let's just let it come down to me. Okay, I don't want you to go and attack Ferdy. I want you to go and attack her. That's all I allow you to do right now. Okay, let's see. No gambit for you anymore. No gambit for you. Don't have any gambits anymore. 17 times 2, okay. Let's go for Sword of the Creator. 17 for that. Sword of the Creator doesn't do as much. Let's go for that. Whatever you say.
This thing, it has no will or mind to call its own. You must now strike it down.
I'm working on it.
That is the best you can hope to offer this poor lost soul.
Working on it, so this. I still got the Crest of Flames activate for that. The thing seems like it is weak to well, Monster Breaker it seems like. Where did I wanna go? Weak to Axes. First far down. Wow, that was a lot for you, Casper. Please get defense.
I'm just getting started.
You're horrible, Casper. I will attack back with some Same here. Linhard will be able to heal you though, so let's just do that. Let's go for the Tempest Lance. Ah, boy. Oh, come on now. Come on.
Greatness awaits me.
That's okay.
I can fight through anything.
I hate it every time. Every time I think, oh, I missed something. Will attack twice with that. Yeah, sure. Let's attack you from a distance. I wish you would be able to dodge that. So let's go. No. Physic. Birdie. Definitely needs that. Steel boat. Can I use it from further away with Deadeye and get some more usage out of that? Yeah, I can. Bonk. Nice. Let's go up here. I think Banshee is my... No, it's Meyer. Because I want to attack that spot. I like how it just cuts away from this sound animation. That's so much, I like it. I wish the level ups
harder than expected.
in this fight would have just been better. One more health bar. Let's heal you. Why not?
Oh, thank you.
Italian level up. And that's it. You're all dazed.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
With the javelin I take less damage from that. Fascinating how that works. Started off with another Deadeye from Dear Bernie. Nice. They're so close to the mastery here as well. You can go back off and use... I have a higher crit chance. Let's try it, maybe. Nah. Attacking with you, smart or dumb. You would take it out, no problem. Okay, let me look at something. No. I don't see how close they are with the class skills, which is not cool. Let's go and use the... Well, actually, just stay close to you and use the javelin like that. And use the Tempest Lance with it as well. We're not gonna go down. And we deal a bit more damage. And then lastly... I hate that, still. Dorothea. Burn it. You will take damage, but you won't die.
quite what
The
I was
level
after.
ups in this fight were bull. For fighting monsters, I was expecting a lot more.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as planned.
No, they didn't.
Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Creating an army. Well, good job, POB. Oh boy, that was something. Also, I think I'm gonna have to disappear.
To venture out alone like that.
Are we back? I just saw everything turn black once I turned off my face cam. That was not planned. But I think we're good. That was weird. Sorry about that.
I suppose we came out here without permission too. If we all wish to avoid punishment, perhaps we can all agree that we came out here for an extracurricular activity. Let's leave it at that.
Still, I would like to know what brought you to this valley in the first place.
Memories.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there. We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end.
Yeah.
What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us.
You seem more confident in your ability to teach.
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing.
But that makes sense, as you have me to help you out.
Do you have any idea how to teach?
How disappointing to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show. Huh? What is this strange feeling? My memories. Do you feel them stirring? How curious. You seem to have grown stronger.
Okay.
And all thanks to our journey to Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort.
I found something.
Huh? You found this?
Apparently.
I dare say you may find a use for that. You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother for a spell, but in the end, I feel we should think fondly of our little trip.
I will.
We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
Divine Pulse maximum has increased. Umbral Steel. Well, I'd say we got some good stuff out of that. Hey, and I can do more battles because I have more renown here now, so that means I can also go and do the battle at the border or the quest. Enter free day and return to the monastery. I want to go to the menu and I want to save everything that we've done here. And then I'm gonna go over here and say I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for joining in and see you next time. It was a lot of fun and it was dangerous. So, bye.